So, guys, what's going on? So, here's a story I find interesting. This is Shoshana Laffler. She was caught with a student. She's a teacher. And she was caught with a student in locked rooms in the school multiple times. And then finally, she was caught on surveillance camera in a stairwell, I think, with a student, from what I'm reading, giving him what they think is money. The thing about this is New York City, or this is the teachers' union. This is a teacher that is just going into bathrooms and rooms with a student and locking the door. She was seen a couple of times. At one time, a staffer caught her, and I think she was reprimanded the next day. Like, what are you doing? What's going on in there? And then the next day she did it again. Because what happens in at least New York City with public schools is, unless the teacher does something, I mean, they could basically do anything. There's no repercussion. They never get fired. Nothing happens to them. They can be the biggest deviants in the world, and they can just keep getting away with it. What I thought what was funny about this teacher is she was seen. She was caught. They said something to her, and then she kept taking this student and doing things with him again. She wasn't caught doing anything. What she was caught doing was taking the student and going into like a room and locking the door. That's what she was doing. And then through cameras, I guess, in the school, they caught her sneaking this student into some sort of back stairwell where they're thinking she gave, it looked like she was giving him a wad of money or money. And then when they questioned the student, he won't say anything, and she's not saying anything, but she resigned, or she was going to resign. But this is New York City, and this might be the teachers' union overall. The teachers' union is super bad. The teachers can teach things that are inappropriate, say things that are inappropriate, take students into a locked room, get caught, not tell you why. So she could be in the room with the student, lock the door, and then her supervisor, whoever caught her, she could basically say, none of your business, do what you got to do, and nothing will happen to this teacher. And if there is an investigation and things do go on, it takes years, and I mean like 10 years in order for something to happen. And in that time, she's just taking the student in and out of a room. Who knows what she's doing with the student? It's really more of the teachers' union, how they totally destroyed the educational system. The teachers' union pushes their agenda. They lean a certain way, and they push that agenda. That's why you have what you have with the kids in America not reading or doing math proficiently, because they don't have to teach that. They can kind of say and do and teach whatever they want. When you go to your next school board meeting, ask to see the curriculum. Tell them you want to see the curriculum, you want a printed copy, you want to know what they're teaching your kids, especially in elementary school. They will fight you on it. They'll threaten to sue you if you ask to see what they're teaching your kids. That's the teachers' union. So this girl is bad, this woman. I don't know what she was doing or not doing with this boy. It doesn't say. I don't know what she handed him in a dark stairwell after she was caught 2 or 3 times with him. It really goes more to the teachers' union, kind of, our teachers will do and say and take your kids into a room and lock the door, and you won't do anything about it. And if you do, we'll come after you. That's what this is. So you could read more about this story. Shoshana Laffler, or whatever her name is. She might be working at a school near you. I think now that she left whatever school she was at in New York City. But she's not the only one. There's lots of these teachers. Most of the teachers today are, I don't know. Take a look at your kid's teacher. Take a look at your kid's teacher, really. See what when you go into the classroom, see what's on the wall. See what type of pictures they have on the wall, what type of flags they have on the wall. See what they have under the American flag. What these teachers do, I'll tell you a little bit, is every morning most of these schools do a Pledge of Allegiance, so they have to kind of look at the flag. The teacher will put something under that flag, or something next to that flag. So while the kids are looking at the American flag, there'll be like their ideology type of flag next to it. It's kind of, I don't know, a go around, right? That's how they do it. So that is it. If you know anything more about this, please leave a comment below. I love to read your comments. Maybe you had this teacher. Maybe she was one of your teachers. Maybe you know who this woman is. If you did, sure, I'd love to hear about it. But there's other teachers. The reason why she stood out is she was kind of caught. They saw her going into rooms. And not only did they see her going into rooms and she was confronted about it, she was like, she did it again the next day. She just, nothing. And then she was, I guess, on camera giving money. And that is it. So that's kind of what this was. But anyway, hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's staying safe. God bless you guys. And I will talk to you guys later.